Hello, welcome to McBoss Capital channel. My name is Michael Chu. Today is March 28, 2025. Here's the Nasdaq chart. We have a very brutal 3 days now. It started on Wednesday, and then Thursday followed to Friday. Today, really bad day for the market. Down 2.7%. It's quite a drop. We can see we are near the bottom of the rally here that started about 2 weeks ago, and you know we at that lows here. So most likely the way it closed today probably shows that with the April 2nd tariffs, probably especially the reciprocal tariff, things are probably going to change for the worse. At least that's what the market seems to think so far. So we came down very hard, vertical violation as IBD call it. Generally, when you have such a hard drop above, like below the 50-day line on high volume, and then here we also have more sell off right here, and then we had this bounce 2 weeks, and then now we have just 3 days it took to wipe out all the gains we have for the last roughly 9 or 10 sessions here. On the weekly chart for Nasdaq, you can see there's really not much support level. 200-day right here. The last bottom was right here. There's another bottom here. So those are the two levels we'll be looking at. S&P is also very similar. We got rejected at the 200-day just like the Nasdaq did right here. So on the daily chart of S&P, we've broken this trend line, and then we have this low right here. So we were very close to it. Again, 3 days of sell-off here. Dow, very similar story. 200-day right there. It reversed, right above the 21-day. Now it's coming back down. So we have Russell again, also below the 10-day, and now we are pretty close to the lows now. The other thing that's happening on Russell is the 50-day crossed the 200-day moving average, which is the red crossing the black. So this is usually not a good sign technically. So yeah, looking at IBD 50 ETF, we're also seeing a rejection here near the black line 200-day moving average. We also suffer three days here. Two of them are pretty significant in volume here. So yeah, so this is slightly look better than other indexes because it's not all the way to the low, but yeah, so this one has dropped less considerably when compared to where the low is. So here's from IB newspaper. We can see the New York Stock Exchange advanced decline daily line here. It has come down 1, 2, 3, 4 days down straight. We also near the bottom here of this previous bottom here. This is for NYSE. So the index is also starting to come near back the lows here, and we have Nasdaq. You can see the ratio is pretty high, 2800 to 600. For NYSE is 1800 to 400 down. So a lot of more stocks down, and again you can see Nasdaq is already hitting new lows. So the advanced decline line means that there's way more stocks going down versus up, and because it hit new low, it just shows that there's just a lot of stocks are being sold off right now. Here's the 10-year yield. It's been rising, but today it dropped after the inflation news. We'll take a look at that in a second. So here we have a big drop today. US dollar also starting to move back down a little bit, now back at the 10-day. Oil price is also seeing some resistance here near the red line 50-day moving average. The gold price continued to hit new high right here. The copper prices has come down yesterday, and today it's stabilized a little bit. So the core CPE price index rose 0.4% on the month, quarter than the 0.3% estimate, with an annual increase of 2.8%, also above the 2.7% estimate. The University of Michigan monthly survey also showed worsening consumer sentiment. The reading is now 57, the lowest since late 2022. So next week we have Liberation Day, which is April 2nd. For the tariff, this week's the Trump administration announced 25% tariff on all vehicles and auto parts import into the U.S. There could be others coming. Other economic data include the U.S. manufacturing purchases managers index will be coming out on Tuesday, and then the factory orders will be coming out on Wednesday, and we have the ADP unemployment report on Wednesday and the U.S. unemployment report Friday. So we're going to start looking at the index here. SMH semiconductor group, we are near the lows here as well. Nvidia is also coming back down to the lows. It might be testing it very soon. Next we have the software group also coming down pretty hard. We are near the lows as well. Microsoft looks like it's pretty much at the lows here. Amazon is also near the lows here. Make a new low today. Look at this big drop today, almost 5%. Meta also coming down really hard. Now it's near the black line 200 day. Next we have Apple. Apple just came below the 10-day right now, so slightly below it. Tesla is trying to hold at the 10-day here. Today it dropped to the 10-day line, so it's still much above the low here, so it's doing better than others here. And finally we have Netflix. Netflix was doing well until today, and you can see it undercut the trend line low there. So overall the market are not very healthy right now. All the indexes are trying possibly to test their lows next week. With the tariff news coming up, that'll be a big one on Wednesday, and then we have unemployment number on Friday. So just a lot of news coming out that macro that could impact the market. So until then, things stabilize. We're probably going to continue to see either lots of choppiness or downtrend, and most likely this could be the next leg down. So stay cautious. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'll try to go through my growth stock list, but again, there's just not many growth stocks that are withholding this in this market right now. Most of them are dropping right now. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Thank you. Have a good day.